Listen, the only thing that I love more than a multi-chrome is a holochrome. There's something about that rainbow iridescent sparkle that's in them that makes me so freaking excited. And I promised you guys a holochrome video, and that I am delivering on today. I am surrounded by holochromes. I have liquid ones, pressed ones, loose ones, holochromes and palettes, and I have them all separated here. We're going to do this by brand, and we're going to have timestamps. So let's go ahead and get into this glitter bonanza. It's about to be such a good time. If this is your first time here, this is a really good place to start, because I always start every video out by saying I love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. But the thing that I love more than anything is a good shimmer. And the ones that just get me going are holochromes. I lose my mind over them. I just get so swept away and lost, and they're so beautiful. And we're seeing them more and more in palettes, even if it's like a metallic, like a straight up metallic with a holochrome in it. They're just so beautiful and add this like special little sparkle to them that makes me so excited. But if you happen to love any of those things too, I really hope you will subscribe. Stick around. Don't forget to click the little bell so you can be reminded of all my future uploads, because we are about to have a good time. I do have a lot of other fun videos coming up too that I am excited about. So thank you to the several people that recommended I do this video. You are brilliant and I love you. So thank you so much. So I figured, why not start with the holochrome singles. We'll start there first and then move our way on. Like I said, there will be timestamps as well and everything. That way, if you guys want to skip around and stuff, you can. So let's start with these. I'll show you my favorites first, and then we'll move on to some of the other ones, because they're all beautiful. I love them all, but I do have favorites. But today is one of those days I am losing everything. I have not been able to find my lip pencil sharpener for days. I think I might have thrown it away. I lost this, but thankfully I did find it. So this one is one of my absolute favorites, and it's from Ensley Rain. Listen, I don't talk about Ensley Rain a lot on my channel right now because of all the stuff that's going on. I really don't like getting into it because I have a lot of post-traumatic trauma and things like that. I don't deal very well with stress or confrontation or anything like that. So it's just when things make me feel sad or any type of way like that, I distance myself from it, because I've learned through many mistakes and things like that that nothing is more precious than your peace. And that's why, like, I choose to not talk about them, that and, you know, my personal opinion on everything that happened. But, you know, I try to save my peace. But I'm going to be honest with you, that does not change the, and I say it like that because I got a rude comment the other day, that does not change how I feel about Ensley Rain's formula. And I will say, Ensley Rain has probably my favorite holochromes of all time, and they are like my favorite when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. They have like one of the best formulas I've ever used, which is a shame, because while I don't want to get rid of my palettes and I still love them very, very much, it does, looking at them makes me sad. But I don't want to talk about all of that. I just have to give a disclaimer or someone will cuss me out in the comments. So that's why I'm saying. But if I'm being honest, when I look at this palette of gorgeous holochromes, the first one I look at is this one, and it's from Ensley Rain. This is the shade Mind Melt, and I'm pretty sure it released in the Underland collection. But they have a freaking fabulous holochrome formula, and I lose my mind over it. Like, it's insane. The holo shifts are so strong, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I miss truly with my whole heart miss reviewing them so much. I miss their palettes, and it sucks, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready to go back there yet, so I'm just doing what I need to do to protect my sanity, my peace, and all of those things. And for those of you who know me and have been here for a while, I feel like you would understand, but I'm moving along from that now. I just have to make the disclaimer. I'm sorry, but anyways, this one is from Bella Beauty Bar. This is a favorite as well. I'll pop the name up here on the screen because I cannot begin to announce it. So this one is beautiful, but if you can look and see that pan, it's like not even half full, which kind of makes me like side-eye. But I will say, she is gorgeous. I bought this during a sale they had last year, and it's beautiful. But you see the comparison, and you know Bella Beauty Bar is one of my top favorite brands of all time. Like, it's always been like Bella Beauty Bar, Unearthly Cosmetics, it was Ensley Rain, Adept, Gourmand Girls, like they were my tops. And but you can see that the Ensley Rain one just is next level. It's freaking good. And then we have this one. This is from Bella Beauty Bar as well, and it is called Just Holo. Now this one is really good, like really, really good, and it's full. And I think if I would have said something about that blue one, I think they would have replaced it, because the owner of that brand is very, very sweet. But that one is really cool. But I still prefer that bottom one, if I'm being honest. I have to look and like see which ones of these are holos, because not all of them are. I think the only ones left that are holos are these down here, and those are Fantasy Cosmetica. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe these off. Now, I will say the ones from Fantasy Cosmetica are really beautiful too, and their formula I feel like might be more like hooded eye friendly. Their Holochrome shift to them is a bit more subtle. Now this one is the shade, I can't even read it, it's been scraped. I don't know if this one is a holo. I think it is, so we'll just swatch it. I'll make sure to put the names up on the screen. I'll have to, yeah, it's a holo. I'll have to look this one up online to see which one it is, but these are stunning as well. They are a very thin sheer formula, and like I said, the holo shift on these ones are more subtle, some less subtle than others. And then we have Tomb. I think these ones are from the Lost Library, I think it was called. Now this one is so pretty, you guys. And if you're looking for a neutral holo, these are beautiful. You can see the holo there. When it blurs, I feel like sometimes you can see it even better. This one is a favorite too. This one's not as full either. This is Song. And these are available like in a bundle, or you can purchase them all individually. I love that Fantasy Cosmetica does that. They even do it with their shimmers and their palettes. This one is so pretty. Such a neutral, I mean, such a beautiful neutral holo. You see that, you guys? Oh my goodness. But do you see what I mean? It's very subtle, but still like very, very beautiful. Nami. Or Nami. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I would not be surprised if I wasn't. I just love their singles, because sometimes you just want that more subtle shift. They have an excellent formula. They are a favorite as well. And then we have Frederick. I think I really like this one too. Yes. It's like that steely blue shade. It's so pretty. But it has like this really beautiful purple shift. That center one is so stunning. So is the purple. Honestly, they all are. Okay, now we have a red one, and it's a muted red. And I think that's an L, so Leah. I would love to be able to use these more. I need to keep these on my desk, but I am moving my filming studio downstairs. I'm sick of filming in the attic, but that one is really pretty. Let me make it a little more strong. See, their holographic glitters in theirs are like very finely milled. So while you can really see there, but while you can still see them, they are more of like a surprise, like a little twinkle. This one's pretty too. Grimoire. And it's a multi-chrome holo, which, you know, that's like a double whammy for me. Oh, yes. Here we are. I cannot wait to see what Fantasy Cosmetica launches for fall Halloween. And then we have Codex, just very silky. Oh, this one is gorgeous. Are you a holo though? Yes. Oh my God. These are so pretty. Why don't I use these more? Oh man. Anyways, those are the holo singles. They are gorgeous. I'm in love. Now, let's move on to the liquids because I only have 2 of them, I'm pretty sure. Then we'll do the pigments. Then we'll get into the palettes because, honey, we got some palettes here. And I'm excited to show you guys my favorites. They're so good. You're not even ready. Okay, so I had to bring these in. These are from Bella Beauty Bar. So this one is from the Green Goddess collection, I think. And it is in the shade Venus. And it's a liquid chrome. And then we have Love Bite Holo, which this one I'm pretty sure released in the Vamp collection. Now, I love them both, but I think my favorite might be this one from the Green Goddess collection. Let me swatch these real quick. Now you can do like a sheer light layer, like something like that. And I'll show you what the red looks like sheer as well. But then I'm going to build them up because I do prefer them built up. That's how you can really see the hollowiness of it all. Now this one is less sheer, but think about on like a deep black and red smoky eye with that all over the lid because it has this gorgeous shift. I'll make them bigger so you can really see them. Probably even move where I have them swatched, but they're stunning, you guys. I love them. Okay, so I did some on the hand. That way you guys could see like the hollowiness of it. This one is more like a topper situation. I mean, you don't have to use it as a topper because it clearly would work as an eyeshadow too, but it's not as opaque as this one. You know what I mean? They do dry down completely. And I also wanted to be able to show you like that green shift on that bottom one, so I put them on the arm as well. But these are awesome. They're freaking awesome, and you gotta like get them off, usually with some kind of oil-based makeup remover. I use the Peach and Lily one. That's my favorite. Let me know what your favorite cleanser is down below. One that does not burn your eyes or make your eyes like feel milky for a moment or leave those like strings in your eyes. I can't stand that, but I would love to know your favorites. Let me know. Okay, so these I got in an ice cream beauty box. That box is actually really nice if you're looking for some really cool indie brands to try out. Beauty Moon Cosmetics is in there a lot. They're a really good brand. And so is this one. He.MakeupEnthusiast Cosmetics, which I've tried a lot of stuff from them lately. And let's see. I can't see who this brand is, which is... Oh, that's He.MakeupEnthusiast too. So these are 2 different holo flakes. This one is in the shade Holo Purple. Actually, I might have bought these. I may have bought these, and I'm just not remembering correctly. Now, these are pretty, but I don't know about these guys. They're too, like, chunky. They are beautiful, but if you like that kind of thing, you might actually love these. But I did want to still show them to you. They're beautiful, like I said, but I don't see myself using these to like go to Walmart. And that's coming from somebody who likes loud makeup. They're very, very messy. Very messy, very flaky. So keep that in mind. And then this one is in, they're very hard to read as well. I can't read it. I think it says Holo Yellow. I'm almost positive I bought these now. I think the ones that I got in the Ice Cream Beauty boxes, I have in my giveaway box for my next giveaway, because I just don't need to keep everything. But out of all the brands I've tried for these little flaky things, these just, they're too chunky, you know what I mean? I do have some loose pigments that are holos that I do recommend from another brand that I will show you in just a second, but these are just a mess, guys. It's like craft stuff. That's the vibes I get from it. They do have a lot of good sales on them on their site though, like 2 for $4 and stuff like that. I'll link them down below in case you are interested. So the brand I was talking about that I do like them are the ones from Unearthly Cosmetics, and I have quite a few of these, but I think I have all of the ones they sell on the site because I have issues. But the ones I want to show you today are 6 that I have that are holos. These are freaking awesome. They are messy too, like when you open them, but not like those. These are like really smooth, very high shine. Like they are beautiful. Truly just beautiful. I hope I put the right ones in here, because I don't know if that one has holo in it. But I will go ahead and show it to you anyway, since I've already opened it. I think it does actually, but it's like minimal holo. It's mostly just that really bright fluorescent color. It's so pretty. It's like hot orange, hot pink, like so pretty. I love it with my whole entire heart. It is the shade called Freaky. And the way that it gets messy is when you put the lid back on, it gets it like around the edges. So I just blow it off and get glitter everywhere because I like it, you know? This one is really cool. This one is called Dragon. So it's like a purple to green shift, but it also has that same holographic effect. I would love to see her do more of these. And the holo in this is like pretty strong. Here it is up close. So pretty. And then there you can really see those shifts. It's such a pretty shade. It's like burnt orange, pink, green, purple. Oh, it's stunning. So it's like a multi-chrome holo combo. Even in the packaging, it looks so beautiful. I took a bunch of these with me when I went on a vacation to Greece, and I love them. Let's see, which one should we do next? Ooh, this one is cool. Phoenix. It's kind of like gray, but it has holographic glitters, but it has like these really bright fluorescent orange glitter reflex in them. It's so stunning. I wish I could let you guys like touch them and see them in person, because they never as beautiful as they look on camera. They're so much better in person. She used to have like these gels, and they were really pretty too, but these are amazing. I would love to see her create this as a shade. Do you freaking see that? It's like hot pink orange, but it has this cool tone blue gray base. Nothing should ever be that good. It's freaking beautiful. She did just launch some new matte lips and new lip liners, and I have all of her original lip liners and I love them. So I do plan on picking up the new ones as soon as I can. Now we're gonna do the shade Fairy. I actually gave some of these away in a giveaway recently because I'm a dum-dum, which I'm glad it happened because I was able to give them to someone, but I made 2 separate orders because she was having a sale, and I ended up buying like duplicate shades, so I was able to give some away. It's so pretty. It is more like purple. Let me clean off my hand and put it up there because you guys can't see how good it is because it's not on the hand. But man, these ones on the hand, I just want to look at them for the rest of my life. They are so pretty. It's so weird. It's showing up like green for you guys, but it's actually not green. It's, well, it has a green shift, but it's also like very cool tone purple. You can kind of, there's the purple, but you can also see those holographic glitters and the purples. Should have just done it on the palm to start with, but I love it. That's such a pretty shade too. These will last you forever because a little goes such a long way. And again, that's the shade Fairy. I do have a full video on all of the singles in my collection. If you guys want to check it out, I'll have that one linked down below in case you want to see all of the other shades along with all of the other singles I have. But next, we're going to move on to Zombie. Zombie is really cool too. It would go so well with the Don't Be Jelly palette or the Gargoyle palette, the Dreamer palette, Dead of Night. It's so pretty. Next we have Beast, and it's like blue, which you know, I love blue. It's one of my favorite colors to wear. I mean, look at me today. I actually did film this. It's for an upcoming video that you will see very soon, if you haven't seen it already. If not, stay tuned. This one would go well with all of those palettes I just named too. It's not even that color. I don't know why it looks green. It has a green shift to it, but it's more seafoam, and then there's some blue and purple. Like, it's almost the opposite of this one, but that's the last one from Unearthly and the last like singles one that I have. So now we're gonna move on to palettes, and boy do we have some good ones in here. Okay, as I said, let's move on to palettes. So this one is, so I don't recommend it. It's the Dark Winter palette, but you may ask, why am I talking about it? Because the shimmers in this palette are so freaking delicious, all of them. There's one in particular that I want to talk about in this video, but the reason I don't recommend it is because I do not like this matte the matte formula at all. It's not my favorite. The darker ones are okay. The lighter ones are a mess. I do have a full video on this. I reviewed it pretty recently, but like I said, the shimmers are so freaking good, you guys. But this holo that's in here made me lose my mind, and honestly, the shimmers are so good that to me it's almost worth the price for the palette. Like, they're delicious. And this one is so beautiful. Such a good holochrome, and it's also a multi. It's truly captivatingly beautiful. But I mean, I can't not touch these others. They're so beautiful. Is that a holo? No, it's not. They're just beautiful. Let me just, why not? We're here. Like, they're truly beautiful. But like I said, the matte formula is trash. I hate to say that about a brand, but I'm just being honest. I don't like it at all. But let's move on to something better. The Harvest of Souls. And did you guys know that they brought this one back? Because I did not. So we have two holos in this one. The first one being one of my favorites, Obsession. And good name because, you know, I hate to say the word, it makes everyone cringe. But it's so beautiful, you guys. It's just such a stunning shade. It goes from like green to blue. You can really see it there. It's stunning. But it does have those really light holographic particles. But then we also have Immortality, that's a slight holo as well. And it has those like really fine holographic particles. They're very subtle, but they are beautiful. And this color story on this palette is so phenomenal. I love it with my whole entire heart. It's so good. It'll always be a favorite. Last Fantasy Cosmetica, I'm pretty sure. We have the Wizard palette. So this was actually the first holo that I tried from them. I lost my mind. It's called Graviturgy. I've never been able to say the word, but I've always loved the shade. And this one is more like apparent, but it's still very fine. There's just a lot more hollow-iness going on there. It's so pretty. God, that center shade is breathtaking. But I lost my mind over this palette. I love this color story with the blue and the yellow. It was so inspiring to me. I created so many fun looks with it. It's just so beautiful. I love the artwork. I love that whole like set of palettes. They're truly beautiful, but that one was actually my first, and I bought the other ones after that one because I fell in love. What can I say? So the next one is from DD Signature. This one I got in PR, and this is the Drops of Fantasy, and she has a holo in it. And this is actually her first holo. This palette is incredible. I love this so much. It's one of my favorite palettes of the year. It is so bright and beautiful, but the undertones in this palette are so stunning and so fun and vibrant. I just had so much fun creating looks with it. That shade is insane. It looks like glass on your finger. The shimmer formula in here is so good. But the holo is beautiful as well. It's truly one of my favorites in my collection. This palette is just incredible, and I'm so proud of her. She did just come out with 2 new palettes, but her collab palette I just did looks with. I'm waiting on the other one to come in my ice cream beauty box so that I'm able to create looks with that one. I'm excited. But the next one, the Urban Neutrals. So this, I thought that ARTTITUDE had more holos in their palettes, but apparently, at least from what I could tell, I didn't like get on the site and look, because I'd be here all day if I did that with all these palettes. I just went through, but from what I can tell, this was the only one, and it is beautiful. Its formula kind of reminds me of that one from DD Signature. If I'm being honest, it's that same, like, it feels like silk. It's so pretty. I want to make this swatch a little wider so that you guys can like really see it, but this shade is so pretty, especially in this palette, because you have all these like really pretty muted tones, but then you have like this gorgeous holochrome that's also a multi-chrome, and it has like this vibrant pink fluorescent goodness going on. It's like orange, hot pink, purple. It's so stunning, and it does have the gray base, so it still goes with the other shades. It's so pretty. Highly recommend anything from ARTTITUDE Cosmetics. They're one of my favorite brands as well. So Gloss Gods was actually a new discovery, and this is the only palette I have from them, the Dancing Lights, and I do have one look up on my channel with this one, but this palette is absolutely breathtaking, and I think the holo in this palette is the shade Polar Sky. Sometimes it's not as obvious, and you just need to swatch it out, but it is this shade, and it's so pretty. It looks to be more of a duo, but it still has that beautiful holographic shift. Now this shade is more of that flakier type of formula, but it smooths out so beautifully. And there you can kind of see the little rainbow iridescent glitters. See, you guys are seeing more of a yellow. When I look in my mirror, I see yellow and like a fiery orange, but when I look at my hand, I see a bright green with a little bit of purple, so maybe it's more of a multi-chrome. But that shade is freaking stunning too. This whole palette is stunning, and I had it in my summer palettes ranking video. that video is awesome. I highly recommend. I put swatches of all the palettes. I swatched almost 40 palettes, you guys. I deserve a cookie, a round of applause, a cupcake, whatever you have, I'll take it. But I love this one. I do have a lookup. I think I told you that, but in case I didn't, I do. And I was really pleasantly surprised by this formula. It's really incredible. I've been trying to do like try a bunch of new indie brands this year. That way I can do like the plan is to do a ranking at the end of the year to talk about all the brands that I tried and stuff and tell you guys which ones are the best, which ones you should keep your eye on. It's gonna be a good time. I did one of those last year and it was really fun. Now I have Gourmand Girls, you guys. I love Gourmand Girls. I am friends with the owner, Christina, and she is amazing. But not even just that. She creates fantastic freaking palettes. And I know a lot of people say like they're biased, blah, blah, blah. And I can understand where they're coming from. But I am not biased. I am honest sometimes to my own detriment. So this is not coming from any place of being biased whatsoever. If I don't like something, I'm going to tell you. And I would tell her as well. And I hope that's something that she could love and respect about me, because that's just who I am. You know what I mean? So my thoughts on these palettes are my own. They have nothing to do with my friendship of her. Now, with that being said, I did get all three in PR. And yeah, so let's get into it. The first one I want to talk about is Frozen Kiss. This should have been in my Cool Tones Reggae video, and I don't know why it wasn't. I don't know. I forgot a couple of palettes, and I'm so mad at myself. But my favorite Holochrome from her is actually in this palette, and I wish I could pronounce it, but I'm not that skilled at Spanish, so I think it's Spanish. But this is so pretty, and honestly, it's giving like Adept Ensley Rain in the best way. It is so holographic. You have those really beautiful, bright rainbow like shimmers. They are so pretty. I lost it. This palette is gorgeous, and I've talked about it in a lot of videos. So if I repeat myself, I apologize if you've heard me say it before. But for the new people here, the thing I love about Gourmand Girls is she always puts a twist on her palettes, and I feel like her palettes, it makes it to where you can get more looks out of her palette. So it's more like bang for the buck, you know what I mean? And her color stories are just so fun and adventurous, and they're just they're amazing. There's so many great shades in here, so many fun shimmers. And wait, is this a holo too? It is. I forgot about this one, and it's so good. I might even like this one more. We have dewdrops, but the shimmers in this palette are really freaking good, you guys, which I'm not surprised. But do you see that? That's so pretty. This one has more of the subtle holo, but it's still like, you can still see it pretty well even on the finger swatch. It's just beautiful. She did such a good job on that. And then we have this palette. So this is the Call of the Sirens, and this is the best mermaid theme palette I've ever seen in my life. This is what I wanted that mermaid palette from Leonard Beauty to look like. And maybe I should have known better, you know? But we have this gorgeous holo in here as well. Elixir of Life. And this shade is so beautiful and marbled and fun. And she's just been doing that a lot with her shimmers. And I feel like it just, I don't know, it makes them even more exciting. But this one has a strong holo shift to it as well. And not even just that, like she is so high shine. And then you throw in that holographic flip on top of it. It is freaking gorgeous. This whole palette is gorgeous. Because I can't help myself. The shade Lorelei is so pretty too. That was probably blurry. But Lorelei is gorgeous. It's like a fiery orange. Like a fiery orange to purple. It's such a stunning shade. Man, that on the finger is pretty. I have so much like eyeshadow under my nail. Please don't look, but do you see that? That's so pretty. That's from the Call of Sirens palette. Then we have the Calavera palette. This is the first palette she sent me in PR, and it was before we became friends, and I was so excited about this one and so beyond thrilled to get PR from her. But the holo in this one is this shade. This palette is beautiful, and the thing that I love about it is the fact that it's like, yes, it's a rainbow palette, but the undertones of it and stuff make it different than just an everyday average rainbow palette. And it's one of those palettes that take you throughout the whole year. You can get so many different looks out of it, and it's just universal when it comes to seasons. But this shade right here is like one of those marbled shades, but it has a very slight holographic shimmer in there. It's not as strong as Elixir of Life, but it is still beautiful nonetheless. And if you like press your finger in there the way it is in the pan and then like dab it on your eye, you can get that marbled effect on your eye, and it's so beautiful. I did that with her Mocha Moment palette. I loved that one. That is one of my new favorites, and I recommend checking out that video if you haven't already. Now we have Adept Cosmetics, and there's so many holos in their palettes that I am head over heels in love with. But my favorite holos in their palettes are probably from the Sideboard Choir. This palette is packed full of holochromes, and I don't even like talking about it because unfortunately it is no longer available, but this is a video where I talk about my favorite holos, so I kind of have to. And like I said, she is packed full. I think almost every shade in this palette is a holo. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So the first one we have is Binary Beat. It's so pretty. It's more of one of those like toppery shades, but you can build it up. If you ever find this on Macari, like, do you see their holos are strong? That's why like Ensley Rain and Adept have always been my favorite for holos, because their particles are just a little bit bigger than everyone else's. You can't feel them or anything, but you can see them better, and I like that. It's just a personal preference kind of thing. But then we have this one, Android Aura. So pretty. I don't know why they discontinued this one. There are a few in here that's not a holo. So the next one is the shade Mechanical Muse. Now this one does have those finer particles. This formula reminds me a lot of the one from Fantasy Cosmetica. You can see them. They're beautiful. This one is really good. Pixelated Pulse. It's so beautiful. Do you see that, how strong that is? This is one of those palettes, like if I could sanitize it, I would buy it used. It's so beautiful. Is that a holo? Digital Wave? No, that's the last one. But those are the holos in here, and they're very, very strong, very flippy. That shade is so pretty too. So stunning. I just love them. Adept has some really good shimmer shades. They're one of my favorite brands. I have tons more to show you from them. They're delicious. I love their older packaging too. Then the new stuff's okay, but the older stuff's my favorite. So next we have, what is the Vivette palette. I love this one too. I had a lot of fun with this palette. My video with this one didn't do very good, but I really, really loved the looks that I created with this one. And we have two holos in here. At first glance, it looks like one, but there are two with a more fine holo shift. I'm gonna have to get up and go wash my hands again because I'm kind of covered in glitter, and I want you guys to be able to like see. I'm pretty sure this one is still available. That shade to me is like green and purple, but there's like a fiery peach. But the holos in there, they're so pretty. I don't know how well they're showing up on camera. Okay, last one, and then I'm going to go wash my hands. So, let's do the Amy Loves palette. I love this one, and I love this holo that's in here as well. It's the shade Indie, and I love that she named it that. I would put a shade name Indie in my palette too, and it would be a holographic multi-chrome, but this one is absolutely just so breathtakingly beautiful, especially in this palette with this color story. Do you see that flip? It's so pretty. This one's more of a duo, and I love this shade. I actually do have pan in it. It's a really, really good one. I love this whole entire palette. It's beautiful. I think they did such a good job on it. I still have clean space, so let's do them. Let's keep going. Then we have Sumerian Sunset. This was my second palette from them, and I love this color story. I do wish the mattes went a little deeper, but the shimmers in here are freaking insane. So let's do the holo. I don't know how to say the name of this. This is such a good summer palette. Should have been in my summer palette video, but it's also a really good fall palette. That shade is beautiful. You could see the fire around the edges of it. Then we have the Minka palette, and my favorite shade in this one is Linda. I went nuts over this shade. I talked about it to death. I probably drove every one of you nuts, but there's a good reason. This is one of my favorite holos in my collection. It is so freaking beautiful. I can't even stand it. It's so pretty, and you can see it from the back. Like it has such a beautiful shift as well, but that holographic shimmer in there is just so captivating, and you could just really see that twinkle shine through. I'm at a loss for words, guys. But we have one more palette from Adept, and then we'll be moving on to Bella Beauty Bar, which is going to be a good one too. But the next one from Adept is the Emo palette, and MC1 is the shade that comes to mind. The shade in the center. I think there's only one holo in each of these palettes. No, there's two in this one. We have MC1, which is my favorite out of the two that are in here. I love the base shade on this one. And then it's got like that fiery flip to it, but it also has the holo shimmer. It's just really pretty. But then it also has the shade Another Holo, which I love that. It's like purple to blue. I actually have one that I like more than this one that I will show you here in a little bit. I actually have two that I like more than this one. But this one is so gorgeous as well. I just love them. Adept, they know where it's at with the shimmers. They're just beautiful. Shimmers are just, they're so fun. They're my favorite part. I love the mattes and blending and all of those things, but putting the shimmer on the lid and just seeing all of the different things, like who comes up with all of these ideas of like the multi-chromes and duochromes and then adding the holo and all of that. It's just so fun, and I love them for it. Thank you so much for creating something that makes me so freaking happy. I truly hope it brings other people joy the same way it does me, and I feel like it does a lot of you too, you guys as well, which is why I love doing these kinds of videos, so we're able to share our thoughts and stuff together. I just think it's a blast. Starting with the Molten Chromes from Bella Beauty Bar. This one only has one holo, but this is so spectacular. Such a good little 6-pan palette to really add a lot of fun to your looks. I have pan in 3 shades here. These 4 are my absolute favorite, but if you like pinks, you'll love the 2 on the end as well. But the holo in this palette is actually this shade here. It's one of the ones I have pan in. Who's surprised? but it is called Molten, and it is so freaking breathtaking, you guys. I get so excited when I look at it. It is so pretty. Such a gorgeous shade. It's like kind of peachy, kind of gold, really pretty. Such a good palette. I love this. This one stays on my desk at all times because I'm always dipping into it to use for inner corner situations and stuff like that. But looking at it on the finger is so pretty. You can really see those holographic glitters in there. And then we have Morally Gray. This palette is pretty, but it's not my favorite from them. The artwork's not my favorite. And while I really love cool tones, this one just, I don't know. It's not my favorite personally, but it's just a personal preference. But we have one holo in here. I'm pretty sure it's just one. I'll have to like swatch the one beside it to be able to tell. But it's like one of those iridescent topper shades, but it does have a little bit of a holographic glitter in there as well. It's really, really gorgeous. This just isn't my favorite color story from them, and it might be because it's like glam, more soft glam. I mean, you do have like that deepening up shade, the black, the deeper gray, so you can do like smoky, glamorous types of looks. It's just, I like more bold types of things, so this one is, while it's great quality, it's just not my favorite. Then we have the Vamp palette. This one is phenomenal, and there were so many good launches when this one launched. But man, this one has two holos in it. One of my favorites is Hello Brother, and I think that is like a nod to Vampire Diaries, which I love that freaking show. So obviously I love this shade, and not only because of that, but also because it is really freaking beautiful. Like, do you see those holographic glitters? It never gets old. You could put it on any color and it's still so pretty. But then you also have the shade Undead, and Undead is beautiful. That one's giving like more multi-chrome vibes while also being a holo. I don't know how well you can see the shifts from back there, but it is so pretty. This whole palette is just truly glorious. They did such a good job on it, and it's one I'm so happy to have in my collection. I just love this color story so much. They're one of those brands that makes me so excited to, like, I'm over here wishing my life away. I've said it before. I am over here wishing my life away because I cannot wait for Halloween and fall and Christmas just so I can see what their launches are, because they're always so freaking good. Then we have the Ultraviolet. They brought this one back a few times. I don't remember if it's available now, but they have brought it back because it's sold out like so fast because it's beautiful. But this shade, Rarity, such a good name for it because it is rare. I've never seen anything quite like it. And in this video, you will see I don't have anything quite like it. But it is also a holochrome, and it is beautiful. And then we have this one, Spiritual, I think. No, Spiritual isn't holo. It's only the shade Rarity, but the holo in it is very slight. The Poison Garden. This is one of my favorite palettes in my whole entire collection. It's so good, but we do have some holos in here. I think it's just the one, this shade here, Wolfsbane. Maybe even Poison Hemlock. I'll have to look. I can't remember if that one has some in it or not. Wolfsbane is so pretty. I love the undertone of this. And it has like this mossy green toppery type of shade. I don't know why I put that there. Can't see the shifts. You really can't see the green at all. That's crazy. You can kind of see it there, but not really still. how do people make them shine like that? I don't know. And if I put it up closer, you can really see that sparkle. I just love it. Like I said, it never freaking gets old. You could put it on top of any color and I'll probably love it. I just think it's so pretty. It just adds a little pizzazz, you know? Poison Hemlock is beautiful. It's one of my favorite shades in this palette, but I can never quite tell if it has a holographic shimmer to it. I don't know, but it is really gorgeous. It looks like it has like a reddish shimmer, which is really gorgeous, almost like a wine type of shade. And one of my newest palettes from them, we have the Smoky Glam. They have released a lot of palettes this year, I feel like. So this one, we have two holos. The first one being Silk Teddy. This is a really pretty shade. And I'm gonna be honest with you, out of the two neutral palettes they've launched, I think this one is my favorite. I didn't even put the new one in here, but I love how deep and dark that shade is. And then it has like those beautiful, like more bright glitters in there. I think it's stunning. This shade is really pretty too. It's called Platinum. The shimmers in both palettes are gorgeous, but I do prefer the matte in this one. Just to show you the holo effect, if you can see it. It's so pretty. But let me go ahead and pull this one out and I can show you this real quick. The Unoriginal Nudes. As I'm filming this, this is actually the last video I posted, and we only have one holo in this palette, but it is gorgeous. Ignorance is Bliss, and this one has a really strong holo effect, but it has it with those more micro glitters. The reason I like the other one more is because, one, it's more colorful, and two, it has, I feel like you can create more different types of looks. I'm just not a full-on nude girl. I like nude palettes with a twist, and I feel like the Unoriginal Nudes doesn't have the twist that I'm looking for, but I will say both palettes are like really, really great quality and really pretty. I just prefer the Smoky Glam. And then we have the Ocean Jewel. I love this color story. It is so bright and vibrant and beautiful, and it's such a Bella Beauty Bar kind of palette. I've had so much fun with it. I love all of the looks that I've created with it. I think it's so fun. Is Mother of Pearl a holo? I know Oyster is. Okay, so in the Ocean Jewel, there's Mother of Pearl. There's only one holochrome. I looked it up to make sure. This one is a slight holo as well. And again, it's one of those more iridescent topper kind of shades. I did use this in my looks as well, if you guys are interested in checking them out. If I remember, I'll link any corresponding videos. I'll probably have to put them down below in the description box. But this shade is really, really pretty. It's kind of pink, but there is a slight like green flip to it. It's like a soft pea green, and then those rainbow glitters they just really, really shine through. It's, even though it is an iridescent topper, I feel like the holo on that one is really strong. It's beautiful. Now this palette really made me excited for Bella Beauty Bar's holos, because it was the first holo I tried from them, from The Secret Garden. I love this palette so very much. If you saw my summer palette video, I did talk about it in there as well. But oh, let me show you. The shade I'm talking about is this shade here, Secrecy. I actually took all of the shades out of all of my magnetic palettes and cleaned the palettes and put the shades back in. That way I could do like up close views of the palettes and swatches, so they would look cleaner because they were a mess. But this shade is so pretty. I lost it. Absolutely lost it over this one. But I have one that can match it and be even better. It's so pretty. I mean, this one is freaking gorgeous too, don't get me wrong. Like, do you see how strong that holo shift is? Plus, it's like one of those blue to purple multi-chromes, and I'm a sucker for that every time. It's like blue, purple turquoise goodness, mermaid, murky vibes, and I love it. It's so pretty. It makes me so excited. I want to use this palette again so soon. It's not a holo, but this shade and the shade Imagine, they're so pretty. I want to do another video talking about my favorite shades and my favorite palettes. You can see the shift on that top one. It's so strong. I just love them. Bella Beauty Bar really knows how to make a shimmer that makes me happy. I always feel like their palettes are made for me. I hate missing one of their releases, which is why I picked up, well, that, and I wanted to do the Neutrals palette review video, but I don't miss their releases ever because I love them. They are one of my top favorite brands for a reason. They're just truly phenomenal. The only palette that I've gotten from them that I don't really care for is this one. So, as I said earlier, I did want to talk about my favorite holos in my Ensley Rain palettes. Now, this is not me in any way trying to sell products from the brand or anything like that. This is just me telling you about my favorite holochromes in my collection. This does also not mean that I am deciding to reshare the brand or anything like that to support them. I'm still taking a break from them, but it didn't feel right to not include my favorite holochromes in my collection in this video. So please keep that in mind. But again, I really don't want any drama in the comments. So please be nice. But I know most of you know where I stand in this situation. I am a member of the LGBTQIA+ community. It's hard to keep up with all the letters though, I am going to tell you that. But I am a member and I was saddened by all of that. So that is why I chose to take a break from them. So we're going to start with the Underland palette. I loved this one so much. I know the AI artwork is a thing and I get it, but it's really cool though. Still, at the end of the day, it's still really cool. But this palette is so freaking beautiful. And I have not played with any of these since all of that happened, which makes me really sad. I don't even look at these palettes anymore, which also makes me sad because they were my favorites. But when I play with makeup, it's because I want to feel excited. I don't know if these even have, yeah, this is a holo. So this is the shade Shattered Looking Glass, and they have one hell of a shimmer formula. That one's kind of subtle, but it's still beautiful. It's there. And this palette is beautiful. I had a lot of fun with it. I love the looks that I created and everything. I think it was so awesome. So this one I actually picked up way late. I picked this up, I think it was last summer. And it is the Twisted Tea Party. I don't think it's available anymore. And you have some freaking gorgeous shades in here. I lost my mind over this one. So this is the shade Chasing Rabbits. I'm pretty sure this is a holo. Yes. Here, let me make it a little bigger so you can see it. I just love their shimmer formula so much. And then we have Mind Melt, which I don't know if that's a holo. It's not. It's just really pretty. It has a green shift to it, but I think that's it out of this one. Such a gorgeous color story. I don't really know why they discontinued this one. The artwork on that one was really cool too. So this one is the Light in Your Eyes palette, and I did buy this full collection, but that's when everything happened. This is the AI artwork again, but I filmed videos with it, but I ended up not posting it. But this palette is so freaking beautiful. I loved it so much. I actually gave it a really good review. I love the color story, the cool tone, muted, fall vibes. It's so beautiful. And we have two holos in here. The first one is this shade Prismatic Glow. Their shimmers are just so pretty. I can barely even talk about these palettes. I'm stuttering through this whole thing. That's why I don't review them right now. I can't, like, it's hard for me. And then that is the shade Lucid Shine, and I don't think that one was that one's not a holo. I don't know why I said I don't think. It's obviously not, but it is beautiful. They usually have more holos than that. Some of their palettes do, but I only played with this one twice, so I don't have a whole lot of memory of that. Then we have Harvest of Souls. I love this one too. This one does have holos as well. And this one I bought last summer as well and had so much. My camera rudely died, but I was talking about this shade. Hunter's Moon, the one on top. It's so freaking breathtaking. Such a strong, like, holographic shine in that one. It's so pretty. I love, like, how deep and grungy these ones are. I just think they're so fun and pretty, but I'm pretty sure we only have 2 more holos in here. Bougie and then Wishful Thinking. Both beautiful shades. I think Ensley Rain was also the first cool tone palette I ever used. That's Bougie. It's so pretty. Oh, I just love that. And you can see the shifts on some of those. Okay, this palette. Oh my god, I love this so much. I loved it for so long. So this actually doesn't go in here. I was going to Vegas in December for a Creators and Friends Christmas party, and I pulled shades out of palettes to create my own, and I pulled this shade out, and I don't know where the shade is that goes in here. I don't even remember what it is. I'd have to go on the site and look, but I also don't know where that shade goes. I don't even remember what I took besides this and some singles, so it's a whole thing. But this palette made me fall so in love with cool tones, and this shimmers in here. These like warmer, like bright fluorescent shades with these grays and more muted tones. Oh, I lost my mind over this palette. My absolute mind. And it has been so long since I've swatched it. Oh, Snowdrift. It's so pretty. And then I can't pronounce this one, so I'm not even gonna try, but this shade, it's like a bluish purple gold. It's so pretty. I wish you could. Do you see how, like, it's literally so shiny, it is reflecting my light. And then the shade in the center, this one has like a gray base. It's so pretty. It's like Keon or something. I loved these. What were they, 18 pan palettes? But I love those like subtle shifts of brightness with these muted tones. It's freaking delicious. And then we have Snow Crystal. This one had a lot of holos in it. And of course, I have so many more Ensley Rain palettes, but let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, but these are the ones that I saw the holochromes in. And it's been a while since I played in them, so I'm not remembering as much as as quickly what's what as I could, you know what I mean? But this one was also one of my absolute favorites, and this is the shade I was talking about when I was swatching that Secret Garden palette. So when I said I have one that could match it, this is Moon Magic. And it is more opaque and more holographic. It's so freaking beautiful. Do you see that? It's a literal rainbow on your eye. And those shifts are so strong. And then we have True Essence. This one is gorgeous too. This is a beautiful summer and spring palette. I actually got cussed out, well, not cussed out, bawled out, because I didn't include my Ensley Rain palettes in my summer palette video. But the reason I didn't is because I'm not using them right now. So that's why I didn't include them in my summer palette video. It didn't make sense at the time. And then we have Earthlight. Oh my god, this one is so good. Unique. There's nothing else like it in my collection either. And the hollow reflectiveness is unreal. Literally unreal. Oh, here's another one. I can't pronounce this one either. This one is like a periwinkle with a more bright purple shift, but it has those more like holographic dusting. Like, it's very fine. Okay, I went back through my Ensley Rain collection because I knew there was one in the Cosmic Dreamer, and I was correct. It is this shade down here, Lunar Storm, and it is very beautiful. I remember it because as soon as I swatched the one in the Lands of Enchantment, I always thought they were really similar, which is why I remembered it. And I also found another one. Now, I think the one in the Lands of Enchantment is a bit better because the glitter reflect in it, the rainbow holographic sparkle, you can see a lot better. But again, that is a personal preference kind of thing. But I'm pretty sure that's the only one in this palette. But there's also one in the Strawberry Moon. So I bought this one during the fall season. I bought a bunch of these Ensley Rain palettes during fall. And as you can see, I've never even used this one because I'd planned on doing looks with it this summer. But there are some hollows in this. These shimmers in here are so pretty. But the shade Lunar Glow is a hollow. And I think the one beside it might be as well. But Lunar Glow is gorgeous. I swatched it and lost my mind a second ago. This shade is so pretty. It's so pretty. And I didn't mean to flip y'all off, but it's just such a good one. And in person you can really see those like rainbow sparkles peeking through. But I think this one, yes, Rose Moon is a really strong hollow. You can even see it in the pan. I'm trying to make the swatches a little wider. There is that one. And that was it. Those are all of the hollows in my collection. I think I have some really cool ones. I have some that are like, I love them. I love all hollows. Some I do love more, which is what made me drag out the Ensley Rain palettes. I hope this video doesn't come off as like controversial because I don't ever want to be that way. But I did want to mention them because you guys know I love these at a time and I still love them. I just don't want to play with them until I can look at them and not feel sad or anxious. You know what I mean? But until then, I do have a lot of other fantastic holochromes behind me from Gourmand Girls, Bella Beauty Bar, Adept. Like, they are feeding me all of the hollows that I need in this very moment. But you guys are going to have to let me know what your favorite holochromes are, because sometimes I scroll through Instagram and I see some that take my freaking breath away, but for one reason or another I just don't take the leap. So maybe I'm missing out on something. Now that you know what I'm into, let me know, what are your favorites? What brand has like the strongest holographic flip? But thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way till the end. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. It really does help me out. And until next time. Bye.